Welcome here to the Retro Nerd Showcase. Today, it is all about Warhammer Chaos Bane. Now, there's a real reason I'm doing this video, and I know a patch is coming, but they have literally alienated the Xbox audience. So, Warhammer Chaos Bane is a Diablo-style game. You cannot create your own characters in this. You have four types. You have your dwarf, you have ranger, you have your I dwarf is like the barbarian, so you have basically a paladin class and you have a magic class. Now in this one you can control your abilities when you do them using the analog stick. It does have co-op while you're playing, but there's one glaring flaw that this has, and that is as you're playing, you cannot get past the second boss. Now this is as of Sunday, June, I think 22nd. Today is the 22nd. You cannot do it. Me and my fiance played it and played it and played it and played it. And when you got to that boss, it would just kick you out of the game every time. Now you can keep leveling up, but that's not going to help you when you're trying to play the game. Gameplay mechanics are fine. The music is good. You can't sell anything up to the point that I've gotten to. You have good mechanics. So the mechanics are good. I have no problems with the mechanics. The levels are kind of bland. Some of the way the skill points are distributed are a little weird, where you have a certain amount of points, but you can only use a certain amount of abilities. And once your abilities level up, you have to use a secondary one and flip flop it from one that costs 5 to one that will cost you 10 or 15. But when the core ability is you cannot get past this boss. Now the boss battle is fun because you have multiple levels and you'll have like this blood ring that goes around and makes him immune for a second. But you cannot beat the boss at this point. And I've looked on it and people are pissed about it. People are mad. I sent the developers a tweet like 2 weeks ago when the game launched about it, and they have done nothing. I've got no replies. They're all about, oh, we're rolling out with this patch file. We're going to have a new character. So they're more worried about PS4 and Xbox than Xbox, which is weird because it's always been this way. Xbox is looked at as the second-hand child, stepbrother, the one that does not matter. But in this case, I pre-ordered the game in February so I could play both rounds of the beta. I played both rounds of the beta. And now, as far as I can see, until something changes, I cannot go any further. So Warhammer Chaos Bane, I was going to do a review on the game. I can't do a review until the studio fixes it. Which is weird because last year when the Warhammer Inquisitor came out, there was glaring flaws with that game that has made it where I haven't even got to the end game in there because it's not good. So the problem is when you try and make a Diablo killer, and you can't even make one on the same level as Diablo 3, which is by far not as good as Diablo 2, you have issues. So please, developers of Warhammer Chaos Bane, fix the game so I can review said game, because I'm not reviewing it when it's incomplete and when I can't get any further. And that's basically all I have to say on Warhammer Chaos Bane. And this has been the Retro Nerd Showcase. And as always, I will always be here next time.